Hello people, we are going to try a course again. You know why I'm going to try it? Because I'm fucking dumb. But I have a plan. And the plan is scheme and shout. Come on now, Pepper. Here's the plan. I am going to grab my holy boss sword thing diggle, and we are going to make it as much strength as I can. The arcane is just going to be a bonus. That's the plan. Because giving the attack bonus up will in fact also increase all the rest. So I just want pure attack. This one. Like add arcane attack is fine. Because he is weaker against... oh, he's not weak, so we can take this. He is weaker against physical attacks than any elemental attack, so this would be a bonus. I do not know if this is a good plan though. Like, preferably I want physical attack or just pure attack up. But where do I get these things? Like, attack down is a problem. Where can I get attack up? That would be the best. I can also go for tinnitus if I want to. Fun this. Let's check. I want nourishing attack gems. Then preferably nourishing abyssal. Drop Byrom in Irritile level 3. You know what? We might actually do that for a second. Get our gems too. Let's that for a second. Because we just have a lot of issues, and that's mostly because I'm bad at the game, but also because I don't have the gems, and I'm bad at the game. We also need the better clockwise, like there is a better one from this, the clockwise method forces, which I'm going to look up. It's just going to help me a little bit. But I need all the help I can get. Clearly. And I need the poorly big sword. Why are these blocked? Oh. So Irritile level 3? FRC Irritile level 3 or is level 3 or the level 3. Let's see if I can do that. I don't even have this yet. Okay, I need shit for that, so I need to continue all this stuff before I can get those gems. That's a bit of an issue. Of course, this is going to be randomly stuff. It can be everywhere. We can do the Aileen Lauren challenge though, if I want to. I kind of want to do that with Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. Already confused. Let's see. How am I going to do this? First of all, we need blood gems. Loads of. I think the best thing I can do that's gonna be really horrid to fight, because I haven't used that thing a lot, is use items, because it's gonna have like combination attack. Let's get some souls. Let's try to fight it with the holy sword I have now. So we need to fight the mug ladies again, because they give a lot of souls and stuff. We want to go out here, down here somewhere. I'm gonna do this run, then I'm gonna see where I can get the other clockwise metamorphosis. Oh god. I've got to turn this into lightning. These guys are strong against lightning. Okay. I mean, I probably should just grab this thing now. But there's a guy still running there that's gonna beat me in the face. That's not the shit I want. Time to get myself a power cable. I had a stinkler toolbar on stuff. This is cable, which is everything where it belongs. is like a one with a corner, so it's gonna be touching this thing the whole damn time. No, that's fine. It charges quick anyway. No. I'm gonna do this for maybe an hour or two, and then I will switch over to probably a little bit of pathfinding. I do want to continue the pathfinding. Do need to check if I put my safe back in Pathfinder. Of course, you don't want to drop anything. Why would you do that? Okay. I don't know what okay, I don't know what hit me, but I'm sure that hit me. Get scraped and murked in. Okay. I know what I need to fight if I want to have better chance. I need to fight the ticks in the... Yes. Those drop decent shit. He's just do torments. I don't even know what the torment part does, but torment shit. The ticks give fire, I think. I'm not quite sure anymore. We should try that. One thing that I like about Dark Souls 2, by the way, and that's one thing I don't hear people talk about, is that you can get literally every weapon, everything in one run, because you can upgrade your enemies. I like to do one gun per character. Like, I don't like to go in New Game Plus. The biggest New Game Plus I ever went was like New Game Plus 4, I think. Because I don't think that New Game Plus makes the enemies that much more interesting. They just make it harder. Come here. Would you try and hit her? Really? Do I just need to die on her? Is that the thing that I need to do? Is it just that time again where I just need to die? Hello? That wasn't too bad. Full stop. Blood gem. And those are blood tinged. I do need to go this way, yeah. Yes, I do need to grab Yoko here somewhere. Behind the lanterns, which I do not like. Do I have these on? Yep. Come here, bitch. Well, there goes all my blood gems. Blood tanks. Bloody bloods. Blood. Curse tempering blood gem. Nice. See, I totally forgot that these one of them drops them. Like there are two here, and I need to kill them both for the sword. And I hate them. Like they are really annoying to fight. Shit, but that's what I mean. Like. They are frankly just bullshit to fight. And I don't have really a good weapon to do that with. Well, that's shit. Like, none of the weapons feel good to fight them with. Let's just do the gun again, because we need the blood gems. And no, I need to fight the ticks. The ticks are... I think the ticks drop blood, fire gems if I need them. Didn't think this through at all. Dumb fuck. Okay. I totally forgot I have 0 health thingies. Please don't tell me you actually have my souls in you. You're 99% sure he has my souls in him. Cool. Actually kidding me. Oh. And you parry them. Where did you hit me for the second time? Missed. Such a fucking bullshit enemy. Like, they do extreme damage, they don't get damage, and they heal, so they don't heal. They are very, very weird in when they hit or not. That's fine. We are going the other way. Ryoko can suck my nut. I need some blood item. Is Ghost weak against poison? Because I think I have a better chance of poisoning him than anything else. Ghost. More fun. Bloodborne, yes. let's get some blood gems. I'm really running out of these. More important, let's check something else. I need to have the yes. Okay, this is something I need to get that item too. That's not what I want. I want to know the where I can get the other milk. You're the master scholar. Oh right. Contemplating. No, I need to find out where I can get the best group, like the stronger group. That would be actually helpful. Carry holding. Not beast, not physical attack, max build. No, if there are better eyes, drop find master build. But treasury. Nightmare. Okay. Moon. Moon. No. Guide. Okay. Then Ailing Lauren. Lower Ailing Lauren Root Challenge. Or fuck. De andere is Marion Irritail Root Challenge. Can I get that already? That would be helpful if I can get just like a lot more health. What is this? I got it. What is it? Primergo Irritail. What the fuck is this supposed to be? Jesus Christ, give it a name, would you? Primergo Irritail Root Challenge. Depth 5. Okay, I don't have it yet. Yes. Maybe I should do that first. But we are going to get some fire gems right now. See if I can defeat that bastard. 6. Jesus, so much. So unbelievably much the whole damn time. I'm half tempted to just give up here and go for the fire one, or do it as blood, because I'm so very hard stuck here. Yes. I'm gonna give it like this week. If I don't defeat him this week, we're going for blood and we're gonna try it again. It's the Nightmare Church, right? Yes. Because seemingly he is very weak against blood. Then I can't use arc. It's all not very funny. Not you. We need to go the other way. We need to go the other way. We need to go the other way. Do we need to go the other way? No, we didn't. We need to be in another part. That's fine. We can go down here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Ow! Work. You're kidding. I'm not having a good time at the moment. Maybe I shouldn't do this today. I don't like this one. Gotta give my weapon back. Probably should have changed it to fire again, but we're going to just use lightning for now. Oh, you're there. Come here. I have questions. Many a question has been had. Let's go back to the sword, because this does not work with lightning. Yep. That was barely worth blood gems. Jesus. Lads and lasses, you are not the ones that want. You are not the Joker. We went the wrong way. Hello. I am going to get hit straight through this wall, aren't I? Were you having a nap or something? Jesus. Please roll. Please gun. Please do a thing. Boy. At least they die quick with the sword. Okay. No. Let's see if these die quickly. Yep. So I'll be farming those bastards for a while, I guess. Cool. No, I won't. Because I will die right here. Another thing in yes. Okay. Game, please give me just a sliver of anything. one block mile. Well, it's a sliver of anything, I guess. I am actually just getting bent over by the game. Like, I'm actually getting bent over. It's kinky, sexy. I don't like it. We need to go back here anyway, because we're on the bottom part. We are gonna add some fire gems to my saw, because it's the only weapon that gives me any kind of hope. How does this fucking work? Why is this literally... Why is... This looks like it's going to be weaker than this. This one is quote. I don't get it. Probably has some kind of reason. The other thing that I need to do is do something with a gun, because I have a nice gun slot that I'm absolutely not using. Goddamn fire weapon again. Give it to me. Wrong place, dumbass. Oh man, I'm not having the time of my life. There's no one done, I think. Yes, here. Okay, let's see if I can get a few of these gems. Let's see if I get lucky. Fire just seems way more effective than anything on everyone. Wow. Good sense. La. Some of you guys are seriously good with that shit gun. No. Ladies. None of you walk here and get boinked. Really? I love how I couldn't evade. I totally forgot these are absolute pain in the asses to fight. No jump? No jump. Nope. Also, like this half dodge mechanic where I dodge and I don't still get hit. Or like triple damage. Come here. Damp blood. Yes, that's the one we don't need. Where the fuck did you come from? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these don't give me fire jumps. Maybe they give me blood tinge jumps, which makes more sense in retrospect. No. Oh, come on. Warm. Yeah, these are going to give me blood gems all the damn time. I don't really know why I expected otherwise. Like, they are blood bugs. So I basically have the following choices. How far am I to you? Fuck's sake. I'm gonna think about this. I'm not enjoying this gun at all anymore. Like, I don't think that Kos is at least a good bet, because he's just too aggressive. Really can't do anything but be perfect. None of the weapons feels effective against him. Which is my biggest problem. Two gold abyssal gems. Yes, I want that, but where do I get? Let's see. And some people like it, but I don't really like the fact that I now have to farm like 20 years till I get my setup done. As in, have enough blood gems to fight him a few times. The Arcanist book. Holy Moonlight 5 version, basic version, that is best practice function, wheel, weapon, blah blah blah, get your KTL attack, blah. Blah 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 blah. I could use use the Soul Spear. I mean, the Soul Spear is extremely strong. This thing. It's almost as good as the other thing, the Scythe. I think I like the Scythe a little bit more. Here's the problem I have with Goss. Like, there are two things you can do. You need to hit him, you can hit him twice, but he sometimes just no-sells your attack and starts attacking you while you're attacking him. The thing with the hammer is if I hit him while he's doing anything, after 2 hits, normally he gets stunned and I have time to back off and go again. But it doesn't always happen. Then you get fucked. These are so cool. That's what actually gets on my tits at the moment is that there is just, I feel, no fucking good weapon to fight this guy with, because every weapon he can just say, yeah, nah fam, goodbye. Have fun. I could try the boom hammer. Like that, I can't consequently figure out what he is good or weak against. It all just feels like he just suddenly decides that I'm going to die. Have fun with it. It's just really annoying. I could try this thing, I guess. It's probably a real bad plan. So yeah, I'm gonna quit this for now because I'm really feeling out of it. This is not having my the desired effect of me having any kind of fun. I'll come back to this and think about how I'm going to do this. And the blood gem situation is just giving me getting on my tits right now. Like, it's not fun farming the blood files. I know that people are saying like, that's hardcore. That's what you need to do. No, it's not fun. It's not hardcore. It's just obnoxious. So we are going to play a little bit of Pathfinder. I do need to check if I added my bit back. Probably also need to get myself off for that. There are some words down there, so absolutely. put on music while I check this. Hello? Let me put on some music. That's going to the controller, of course. It's going. Yep. I know what. Just need to think where I put. Do I want to play Pathfinder with my throat feeling like I'm going to die any second? That's not. That's just something that I'm. Something relaxing. We, for a change, are going to relax. What is relax? Oh god, let's take this time. I need all this. That's like I'm gonna check if Pathfinder is working, maybe a little bit of it. Then we're gonna otherwise else for a little bit. I don't care. I'm not having it today. Today is not the day where I'm having it. Cool. Okay, we are going to play a little bit of this. Red. I don't know. Today is not the day. That hurts. That's fine. La la la. Yep. Need to find the picture that I have. Yep. Somebody said me that I actually make put everything in the right place. I'm having such a mess. Espiaki? No. Did I save my shit? I'm like 99% sure I saved my shit. Make place. No. 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 All cat game. Folder. That's the one. Then I need to go to data, I think. London. Here. And I need to exit this. And then I'm gonna add this. Put this on main scene again. Hello. My face is nice. I'm gonna grab something. Drink in a moment. Oh, I have issues with myself at the moment. What I could try is the Logarius wheel. Red is not expensive. There we go. Thank you for capturing it. And now my face is dark. So what I did with the game is I'm going Lich, because I want to be Spellcaster Supremo. The only thing that I do is I have edited some of the characters to make them not their normal class, because I want to try some different classes than the one I had before. I think I was totally done here, and I'm gonna at least capture my mouse. Yes, that's all fun. Graphics. This is also all fine. I'm gonna make it between normal and daring. I don't want to make it too hard, because I'm terrible at this game. Used it. Everything is just not having it today. Bone skills is actually kind of nice. So yeah, some characters are different. You are, I think, still the same. You I don't care about, I'm never going to use you. You're a Titan warrior, so I'm never going to use you. You are a assassin, can I just check it here? We have levels to do. So yeah, I made her just what she's normally, a stigmatized witch. which is going into a winter witch, I think. No. I think I just keep her as a witch. I will change them at some point. Hex, which one do you have already? Yeah, cool. It's nice. She basically is going to be the big blaster of the shit. She has a lot of evocation, which we're gonna keep. Just get her totally into evocation, which is fire. Nice. We don't care about Camilla at all. Ascendant element is going to be fire. So it cannot be reduced. It's very nice. Because people really like their fire spells. You're pain. Yes, Spirit Hunter. Spirit. High kill. Not care about you. We already know what she's going to be. We're going to her storyline, but we already know what she's going to be. She gets some healing spells. Gets flying. She's some kind of weird tank thing where she dodge a lot. Okay. Gas is nice, but... Guess that's fine. As said, I changed her from a... Oh, I didn't even know he moved for paladin skills yet. That's how much I care about her. Titan Fighter is just she can use a weapon and a shield, which I guess is fine. I thought I already gave you the blade. Sure, that's fine. Yay. Her spells are more... I don't know what I want on this. Yes, I also use Africa on this character. Now him I did change to from a half mage to like knife man. I do not like these split things. Like he normally is a whatchamacallit, arcane scoundrel, eldritch scoundrel. I don't care about it. I just made him this. We do give him this because he does have. Let's give him this. Let's take me, I guess. Still. That's the trickery. He's my... Wait, what? Why do you have this? You're not an Eldritch Scoundrel anymore, are you? I think the game just absolutely bugged out. Like, you should not have this. Oh god, I know why that is. So the reason why that happened is because I don't have the mod installed at the moment, so I need to fix that, otherwise it might actually bug out really badly. She's gonna stay Skull Servant. I do like Ninio, but the problem with Ninio is that she's weak. So she's mostly an illusionist for me. Oh dear. You just mutate somebody into some hell. Okay. This should be fine, right? I still have... Yeah, these guys. I love this guy. He's just gonna say his Oracle again. I need to think about what I'm going to give him. Okay. Like at some point I'm going to change all these characters to something that's quote better. He just stays a Giffen Heart Shifter because that's what he is. And a little bit more perception in nature. That's all. That from above, he gets one more strength. Fair enough. And then we have our biggest boy, Mr. Zen Archer. Did I make him a Zen Archer? I'm quite sure I didn't make him a Zen Archer. Did I change him back? Might be that I changed him back. Improved precise shot, I guess. Also, he's going to go at some point. I feel like half the things bugged out. I can see in his inventory. He was one of these key archers, or these archer types at some point. No. Yeah. Did do you guys already though? Let's just make a quick round to see if I get something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite sure I did this part already. Field medic. Hello. Hello, Camilla. Beautiful day, isn't it? Uh-huh. Which button was it again? Let's quick save. No. She just likes surfing. Dear lady, you have been standing there for a time. Who, me? Oh, I definitely would not. He just likes people to watch. For the people that don't know yet, I'm not going to spoil it, but that's your hint. I've been in the chapel already for sure. I've been here. Let's forgot which button it is to see what's on the ground or not. Just space? No, that's not. Turn based on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come on, people, I need to find more shit to
Follow
loot.
my steps.
Yeah, follow my steps. While I, Let's be happy to serve. Okay, you just literally post and then glide forward. What the hell? I think I'm done here. Let's continue for a little bit.
Let's head out.
Okay. That's awkward. Oh, they are making trenches. Fair enough. I get it. Hey, hello? Finally, a crusade. I do like the fact that they are making the trenches with the earth elementals. That's kind of neat. Commando. Don't think there will be anything here, but we are gonna check.
Something here.
Okay. There is something here. Which button is it again? Because I'm gonna lose so much loot if I don't. Tap, tap. The bloodstone. Nice. For the blue. I haven't shown you my character at all yet, so as said, I am going to be like a neutral, as much neutral as I can. Them here, mage. Which I guess I am going to play an overwhelming mage and just make everyone go insane and get eaten and shit. Later, I'll make giant tentacles out of them. Stop laughing, Sheila.
I've spotted something.
Ah. Making numbers. Damn. I'm not going to read all the letters though. I'm gonna read as much as possible. If I'm gonna read all the letters, I'm going to be dead before I get to the end of the game. Not you. The Queen. Hello, Queenie. Can I make a zombie out of you? Nora. Piotr and Socio. Did I get this already? I didn't. So much loot, which I need to sell instantly. Nothing interesting though. It's probably the loot that I missed before. Breastplate. Commander's chest, that's my chest. I have so much shit. We do it like this. Okay, this is where I need. No. More than 4x. Wait, why don't I want this? On the one guy. Keep this. That's fine. Oh yeah, time to drop all the books. I think I need to keep the yellow books, but I have no idea. This can all be... What's this? Ale. Yeah, nice. A bag of holding, which is very nice. We need the keys, diamond dust, etc. It's all very fine. These orders I need to keep, I think. Tainted foul. Foul tainted thing. I need the one golden sword, because you can miss it if this thing. You need that. That's a stupid mechanic that I don't like, is just that you need to have certain items on you in the mission, or in the while you play, otherwise you just permanently lose the ability to, say, upgrade them. And the camera account. Oh shit. Hey, Darian! Yeah, there you are, you dashing troublemaker, you. Darian flashed you a self-satisfied smile. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon, you will depart on your crusade. There you escape by on a horrible ration, struggle vainly to sleep, fall asleep, amidst snoring soldiers, be rudely awoke by freezing cold, and have to look upon the dour faces of self-righteous pigs, before you finally perish in the maws and demons. I have a journey ahead of me too. I just rented the sailboat in the south. I also hired an excellent channel, and a host of other entertainments. Well, each their own, I suppose. Very pauses, then suddenly add in a more serious voice. You know, I'm genuinely sad to see you go. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me. I cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim, you see. But you intrigue me. If only we could have spent a little more time together, but of course. Darian grimaces. Not under these circumstances. Let the Crusaders and the demons have at each other. With any luck, they take this entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. So we can make him love us more or less. I'll be blunt, you don't intrigue me, not in the way you obviously had in mind, but you're a valuable companion. You could have stayed in my party. You know, I would have liked it if you stayed. You intrigue me too, or if you feel if you don't belong here, go. But I'd like to see you again someday in the future. Get to know you better. You can throw a banquet for me to celebrate our victory in Destiny. What do you say? Get lost then. I won't miss you. Here is a spoiler for later. This game does not do relationships well, and Darian swings both way and very violently. There was a moment in this game when I first played it, and it was really like, what the fuck, why is Darian's penis up my ass? That was my genuine, it's not like any kind of insult, literally was like, what did I do to suddenly be in his bed? I'm going to play somebody that does not, like, for the Lich, I'm quite sure you're gonna need to make a phylactery and just kill somebody you like. I don't hope to lose Darian. But you could have stayed in my party. Me? Who, me? Where? In the pardon, in this army. Darian offers a doubtful smile. You must be joking. Of course I won't stay. Who in his right mind would take a luxurious and carefree life before this crusade? In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off. Especially when it's I who's staying and someone else is heading off to meet the dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I shall be your most precious memory in this most disgusting and exhausting road to the point of the slaughter of battle. Or not. If not the most precious memory, at least be it the most stirring. Darian smirks before instantly losing all interest in you, or at least he pretends to. Again, I make no joke. This is the love in this game is kinda abrupt, and he just basically says, "Hey, do you want to have for dinner?" And 2 seconds later, you have his dick in your ass. In fact, it's not that you take a bath with him, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I was here. I did talk with you guys, yeah. Weird that I didn't see him then yet. Here's Woljeff trying to steal everything. Yo, I need to sell some shit. So, for the love of God, don't sell that thing because you need it. Lots of food. Do I need chicken? You have some ice, that's all fine. Cheese, amazing. Okay. Well, we are ready to continue in a moment. First, I'm gonna get some coffee. I need to talk. I need something to duplicate my vocal shit with. Then we're gonna talk with Queen Gelfie. Sorry, people. Let's see. The Queen greets you at the stair. She has dropped the pompous air which she just announced at the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Oh, I will.
I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
That is fair.
A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Social Vainik.
Social. I need to remind that because I have called him Social for the longest time. The Queen nods to the human man and the young halfling woman standing next to her.
One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
Oh boy.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
I mean, you do not have an image, so you're probably not that important.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons! I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it!
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
Of course.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
Everyone already left before she said anything. Okay, when we met at the defense site in Nevermint, you make me commander of the new crusade.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it.
Nice. She sees something in me, wink wink.
However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
Nice. That's a question about my mission to retake the Dresden.
Of course. I shall answer.
Oh dear lord, this is gonna take a while.
That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss.
Wait, that guy is already older than... Oh, okay, he looks like he's 20,000 years old.
Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting.
I just want to point one thing out. Look at her armor. So if you hit here with your sword, the sword would be deflected straight into her neck. So I don't know what this armor is supposed to do. Yeah, maybe that's one of my things where I sometimes have a moment where I'm looking at things and it's like, that does not make sense. This does not make sense. Also, the music is so loud.
I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
I feel like you punish him with life disgrace and humiliation. That life finally broke him. It's sad, but not surprising. And on the other hand, I can't believe that nobody decided to punish him unofficially. That also makes a lot of sense. Like, that guy basically made sure that humans have more the good side. Now has massive issues. In this land, I totally believe that everyone would just nuke him. So I can't believe no one decided to punish him unofficially.
Not in my army. I know all too well that the armies of some kingdoms
even see how
tolerate
that's evil.
humiliation, beatings, and even murder. Their commanders imagine it brings their soldiers together and enforces discipline. Anyone who tries to introduce such rules in Mendev will face a tribunal, along with anyone who tries to shield them, even upper command.
That's nice, but I still don't believe that somebody wouldn't shank him. But forces are at my disposal.
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit.
I feel like Neurosian sounds very Asian, but it's actually the capital of this Crusader side. Neurosian just sounds a little bit like this is gonna be the Far East Japan XP.
These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
Sure. Has been decades, and no one has managed to retake the city. Why do you think we are different? Because I'm holy.
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Canabris.
Nice.
We must attack swiftly before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
Let's give the name the sword a very interesting name. No, we just gonna call it the Sword of Valor. What about long-term goals? Do you know how to get rid of the world wound forever?
Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demon's way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed.
Yep.
The World Wound is more than just a chain of portals to the Abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the World Wound was opened.
Nice.
The main rift lies through the city of Iz, and the Threshold
Oh, it's
Fortress,
there.
deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the Magus to explore the origins of the World Wound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the World Wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold. The very threshold of the Abyss.
That's such an interesting name. Okay. No more questions.
Wonderful.
Did you know that the souls of the angels of the heavens were confined in the Wardstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canopus, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts. But my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works.
We made like a rock that are eternally suffering.
In any case, I am glad you did not allow the demons to commit sacrilege and gain control over the wardstone in Canopus. We might have lost one of the wardstones, but the chain is still standing.
You should know that I received an unusual gift in the case of the Canaders. The vision saw the death of an angel called Valerio. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the lights of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
I can't. Yeah. Can't ask her what she's going to do. So here's the thing that I didn't know the first time. This does not say requires. This require part is. This require part is actually fake. It basically means you need to click this if you want to quickly unlock the Eon path or the Angel path. I don't care about each. Well, I'm going to say lawful. Does the Church of Iomede really spend so much effort prolonging your life, Queen, just so you can watch the battle from the rear? You're the living banner of the Crusade, and your duty is on the front lines.
Time since anyone tried to talk to me quite like that. Like an interrogator at a trial.
Yeah, and? Good.
I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me, and thereby sow chaos across Mendev.
You can't defend yourself or something.
But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen, and a queen of warriors. Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order and join the troops incognito.
I see. Then you're not much of a banner if you're going incognito.
Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, why do you sound like you're gonna get off my balls and force feed them to me? The task is clear.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
Oh.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
These are words that make a sentence that I don't understand.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
Are we going to please the lady? Basically, she just shoved Darian on our faces. What a wonderful gesture, Your Majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been inconsolable if you haven't given him the chance to serve the common cause.
I knew you would approve, Commander.
Yes, that's chaotic. I don't care.
I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count, but your conduct in Kenobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post, but I trust that you will dutifully fulfill his orders and make a good showing of yourself.
Yes.
Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
Galfi just played him like a fiddle.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
And assume he's not very happy. There we go, we can now finally maybe play the game. Oh god. What do you need, Anivia? And there is no more voice. The only problem with this game, I do like it, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of story that is not voiced over, and then I need to do it. Nivea sweeps an inquisitive glance over you. So you tell me straight, how did that brawl at the Great Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know, to listen. You have no idea what cobblers... So, you have no idea what cobblers the Crusaders say about you. Some say that Ayomade came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died, and the honors of God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion at the alchemist's lab, and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you know, you have really changed since the Great Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you have become kinda... Nivea waves her hand, trying to find the word. So we can be stronger, more charismatic, more stately, smarter or dangerous. Well, I am going to be like Big Brain, so smarter. More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander, and by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies and not to us. Or to yourself. These are already all dead. Alright, watch yourself now. Wait, more loot? More loot. You just plunder everything. plundered everything. I thought, no, that's my chest. Outside. More story time. Oh shit. You good? What are you doing? Gastigi Painter. Oh, that's new. Erebat. Commander, allow me to say something. Erebat looks even more serious than usual. Before you. This wasn't a war. It was agony. Drawn out over decades. No one believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city. For some it was a relief. At least the end has come. They laid down their weapons and surrendered without a fight. I felt the same thing, but I somehow got through on stubbornness and the vague hope that if nobody found Anivia's body, she might be by some miracle have survived. And that miracle was you. You returned my beloved to me when I nearly lost all hope of seeing her alive again. Then you went on a suicide mission to the gate garrison and won the city back for us. You turned a defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. You do everything just like that, she said with a snap of her fingers. I had to cast so many spells. The Queen believes in your powers too, but for me, they are just more proof of what I felt that day when I saw Anivia alive, standing next to you. You're the miracle we've been waiting for. You're the one who will finally put an end to this terrible war, and in spite of everything, deliver us the victory we so desperately need. With you, I'm sure this crusade will achieve what others could not. Fine. I found a scabbard with your family name on it. The Great Garrison. Erebad looks down. The scabbard held the solemn hour, my family's sword. My father once fought with it, and I took it when I left home to become a paladin. Alas, it was not stolen. I parted with my heirloom willingly to help someone dear to me. Anivia needed expensive healing, and, having no other way to procure the money, I bought my father's sword. I think he would have understood. I'm sure he would have given up everything to help his family. I hoped to redeem the solemn hour eventually, but there was never enough money, and soon the sword disappeared from the pawn shop altogether. I have no idea who took it. Seems like we all have to part with my father's sword forever. Is Anivia sick? You'll forgive me if I don't go in detail. It's a private matter. Suffice to say, everything is fine now. The treatment was costly, but it was worth it. I can see you totally love her. I mean, she does. Delicate blush appears on Erebad's cheek. She nods silently. Erebad lovingly traced the name imprinted in silver on the scabbard ladder. My parents were loyal servants, yet it wasn't enough to earn them a title or a coat of arms. Still, so however humble our name might be, it's worth something. I don't know if I'll ever see the Solemn Hour again, but at least I have its scabbard back. Thank you. So it turns out that the Queen had her head of counterintelligence watching me. I wonder why. You think the Queen doesn't trust you? If that were true, she wouldn't have put you in charge of this army. My main task is to be your advisor until you gained enough experience as a commander. As for counterintelligence, Anivia and I were tasked with keeping an eye on your inner circle, but you're not under any suspicion, Commander. You're under our protection. You need reinforcements. Can you get us more soldiers? Erebad fans. Grant. When we begin the march on Dresden, we choose speed over numbers. If I order more volunteers to be recruited, they simply won't arrive in time. We could pay mages to deliver the troops to the camp, but I doubt our army coffins could afford it. If you can spare 7,500 gold coins, I'll see to our reinforcement. 7,500. That's a fucking lot. Perhaps later. As you command. It's hard to believe your origin is so humble. You deserve a noble title more than many who inherit them. Erebad's cheeks blush a little. Thank you, Commander. It's an honor to hear that, especially from you. Every noble family begins somewhere. You must have heard the recent story from the stolen lands in the River Kingdoms. Why is it called the stolen land? Oh, okay. Just a I hear. Stolen lands are la 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 blah blah blah. I see. It's just There are a lot of people there that steal land, and the parents can't keep it. Just imagine, going from nowhere and making it all the way to a royal crown in just a few years. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if I managed to distinguish myself somehow. But then I push away such unworthy selfish thoughts, of course. You don't fight for rewards. The fate of the world is at stake, and yet... About blush deep as a false silence. I have to go. We have... Sorry. Ember, do you have something to say? Ember is bobbing her head and humming a tune. She greets you with a carefree, cheerful smile. Her wandering eyes lingers on you for a moment just before darting off again in the distance. How are you handling your new abilities? Abilities? Gil tilts her head to her shoulder. What are you talking about? Oh, the tricks you learned when the big grey house blew up. They are funny. Thanks for teaching them to me. Okay. The king gave me the title of Knight Commander and put me in charge of an army. What do you think about that? The elf focuses her wondering gaze on your eyes, smiles and shakes her head. Don't believe titles. All of us in the world are children of the street. Barefoot, hungry, scared. A step away from that. Some imagine they're strong and rich, like gods. But don't forget who you really are, behind the title. So go. Yes, I'm going. Here comes the next storyline. Where is it? It's Honor. Of course it's Honor. Hello, Nino. You're gonna tell me off, of course. Ah, boy, there you are. Very good, just in time. You'll be delighted to know that I need you for an experiment. So, the gay caravan stands roofless. Demons are running for the hills with their tails behind their legs. And that's Queen. What's her name? It's on the tip of my... Ah, yeah, Gelfie. Scurrying to and fro. And all this somehow connects you, my loyal follower. Thus far, there is no scientific evidence of your exceptionality. Even one discount blind faith in divine intervention, which I do. We, the people of science, refuse to believe in inexplicable proof. We are the ones who explain the inexplicable. Neo punctuates her statement with an energetic sweep of her arm. Therefore, open your mouth and say, ah. For me. Why? This is obvious. I'm going to study you. Come along. Don't stand in the way of science. What does my mouth have to do with my new abilities? Perhaps there's no connection. Perhaps there's direct connection. Never know unless we try to find out. Sure. Ah. One swig of coffee before my throat starts burning. Nino appears in your mouth with a practiced eye. Alright, your throat's fine. Your tongue looks perfectly normal. Your breath, cheesiness, smell is in line with the regular functioning of the digestive system. Now for your teeth. She sticks one hand in your mouth and probes each of your teeth in turn with the skill of a seasoned dentist. No detectable alteration. By the way, did you know that many individuals, while being holy, civilized representatives of their races, still have an amazing powerful bite? If suddenly recalling something, Nino pulls out her hands out of your mouth. That's because I'm a vampire, by the way. You're really trying to find a correlation between fang length and civility. A deed like mine, I should know or say nothing. I'm gonna do one. Neo seems slightly embarrassed. For the good of science, I look for correlations everywhere and in everything. How can one prove there is no correlation if you don't bother to look for one? A deed like mine, I should know. Neo casts a puzzled glance at you, then quickly nods. Ah yes, you're a Dhampir. Field research has shown that the Dhampir bite will turn an individual neither into a vampire or into another Dhampir. Unfortunately, the average bumbler on the street prefers to believe idle speculation and scientific fact. Here, Lord. Make the sentence as hard as possible. Annoy the Dutchman that you never heard about. Moving on. Okay, what do we have next? Ears. Let's check your hearing. Testing. Nino yells right in your ear and nods satisfaction as he observes your reaction. Your hearing is fine, was fine, but don't worry, scientifically proved that should return to normal soon. Next, Continue circles. Eyes are clear. Posture is satisfactory. Limb strength, length is standard. No line. She stopped, got her chin in contemplation, and in a slightly dejected tone says, "Boy, you're the picture of hell. It's a pity. I was expecting to find some anomaly. Well, let's now assess your mental state. Imagine a hypothetical situation. You're a tree. Two squares have found their way in your hollow. Are now copulated there. What do you do?" What is this nonsense? Let them copulate. Why should I care? Take my branch in the hollow and grab them both out by the neck. Or, I'll do precisely nothing because I'm a tree, and that's not the answer she wants to know. Because I'm a tree. An unconscious act of withdrawal among the lack of trust in your own abilities, perhaps. Or perhaps, just a healthy dose of pragmatism. And to the next question, another hypothetical situation. You are a tomato. You just have been picked from the vegetable basket and put into a crate. You know today the cook will use half of the tomatoes from your crate to make soup. What do you do? What is this nonsense? If I'm going to be eaten, there's not much I can do. That's the fate of the tomato. Try to dig deeper into the crate. There's nothing I can do. I'm a tomato, remember? Sure. I'm a tomato. Unconscious act of withdrawal. Inability of unwillingness to see something bigger behind something small. Alright, I understand. You do? Okay. On the surface, it appears you don't really believe in your ability to change things. But in fact, you're one strong pragmatist that knows perfectly well what you can and can't do. Your reasoning is that of a mortal. One who's capable of achieving a great deal, even though he would deny that. On that note, I deem this experiment complete. Thank you for your participation. Nino looked at you pensively and then gestured you at you with a wide sweep of her arm. And yet you remain a puzzle to me. I love puzzles. One of these days I will solve you completely. Unless I forget. I have time to answer your questions. Come, ask away. I'd like to clarify a few things about your new task. Your craving for knowledge will be immediately satisfied. Ask away. These rooms are very far from Canapes. She wants to go to some kind of rooms for some reason. You can easily get there all by yourself. Why do you need me? Your eyes are ready to pop out of your sockets in surprise. Don't you see? This is a legendary secret place. Who knows what might happen to me after I lift the veil and uncover the workings of the universe. My mortal body may be unable to contain all that knowledge. Or perhaps I will ascend and become equal to the gods themselves. I need you to guide everything that's happened and report my fate to the interested parties in Absalom. Don't forget to praise me as I deserve while you get there. And that's all I want to know. I have to go.
Let's head out.
Dear Lord, I'm not going to get to any gameplay, only to talk play at this rate. Where is our dear friend
Let us be careful.
Darian, who's going to have an absolute hissy fit? Ah, Hildor. You're here. Hildur Newsapprove, you earned the rights of commander. Knabe still stands thanks to you, but you have to be doubly on your guard. Your eminence placed a target on your back, and there are assassins about. Killing a high-ranked crusader will bring a demon far more prestige than killing a common soldier. Not long ago, a stimulative view of the spinner of nightmares attempts on the lives of influential crusaders. So, I know what I'm talking about. What influential crusaders did you say from the spinner of nightmares? God, can you please make a voiceover for this? I've been hunting the Spinner of Nightmares for over a year. My agent, by the time I created a proper net, reported to me that she returned to Nerosion. I immediately suspected she was planning a great atrocity. By that time, I learned all too well that Spinner was a master of illusions and charms. That's why I never left her house without this. Hillor takes a monocle from his pocket and puts it on carefully. This is the Eye of Truth. It allows me to see through illusion. My friend got it from the priest of Netrius. Netrius? However, neither this monocle or my network of gauges were adequate to prevent the attacks, and we were nearly too late. Spinner of Nightmare decided to strike at the Cruciform Cathedral. They have gathered to celebrate the victory of the First Crusade. It was a great holiday, and there were lavish ceremonies at the cathedral. An influential priest, Antrocletus. Dear Lord, what a word. was in charge of the festivities. They were intending to crown him with a tiara, a symbol of his high status. But the sacred tiara has been replaced. The spinner had obtained an incultula, a sentient and rather omnious Celapod from the other side of the world. She guessed it from an elver and trained it carefully. And she cast an illusion on it so everyone could see it as a tiara. The moment his shell was placed on Anticletus' head, the Cephalopods would release its tentacles and penetrate the beast's skulls. Its poison will seep into his brain and it will seize controls over Anticletus' dead body. Unfortunately, we were able to stop this madness in time. I spotted the spin of nightmares in the crowd, chased her down, and we ended casting swords on the roof of the cathedral. I nearly defeated her, but she fled upon a giant stallion, which was able to run on across the air as it was on the ground. I was so close to catching her. She suffered a setback, but I let her escape. Elor, bitter and angry smile shows he had made peace with his failure. Oh, fuck. Oh, we did this already. We have to go. Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. Let's get in here. We need to talk to her. We probably don't get to gameplay. I will keep talking for about a half hour, but god damn, I'm getting tired. Hello, little lady. You have a lot of shit here. Which, I mean, I'm gonna loot. Alchemist Fire. This. Another book. Elor and the Secrets of the Needle Glands. Okay. Spells. We've got spells. A silver buckle. Knight Commander, how can I help? There's so much I can do. Just ask. Nuria looks at you with the eyes filled with enthusiasm. He's holding a notebook and a traveler's inkwell. Probably have heard about the wound I have, the one I sometimes open on my chest. Can you perhaps tell me if it's some kind of demonic curse? Yes, indeed. I have been told of your affliction. Nuria peers at the center of your chest. Can you will the wound to open? No, that's a shame. What can you tell me about this wound? Well, it's difficult to say. I know of blades that leave never healing cuts, of poison that stops wounds from healing. I've heard of witches' curses that are rewarded with eternal wounds. But wounds that seem to reopen and heal over and over? Perhaps you know of any other cases like this. Let's think. In 4671, a Menevian army corporal had all his bones and cartilage turned to glass. Oh! In 4700, a scribe in Candabrus had all her skin simply come away like she has been boiled. Dear fucking Lord, that sounds horrible. And in the 4638, oh! Don't happen to have insect crawling over you. Locusts? No? Rats perhaps? Too bad. Gilly, you won't meet that. You think it's dangerous. It most likely is dangerous, but you're under the protection of Iomade. Word, that latter soup is horrid. Commander. She granted you mystic powers, as they say. Surely the Inheritor would not leave you to face this alone. Have you, perhaps, noticed that the wounds open at moments when you waver in your fate? Perhaps it's triggered by doubt. Frowning, Nuria looks at you with sincere concern. Thank you for your answers. Tell me about yourself. Oh my, I could tell you so many amazing things, and you chose the most boring of all. But alright, about myself. Where are you from? It's Gal. Small land, piece of land that proudly calls itself a country, but it hasn't been independent for a single day in all the centuries it existed. They have a lot of national pride, but all of it is borrowed. Always looking to the great day when they can at least be free from the rule of Sheliax. It's Gary loves talk politics. If two of them start bargaining over beats... Oh, God. If two of them start bargaining over beats at the market, you can be sure they end up arguing about whether an independent Isger will be a monarchy or a republic. I've always found them funny to listen to, and a little disgusting. You see? There's a lot of us halflings in the country, but very few are citizens. Most of them are slaves. That's not what they said, but I don't care. I was lucky. I always been clever, ever since I was little, so they sent me to school instead of making me do the grunt work. They taught me to count and write, and I was sought as a secretary to Lord Axilar Tresbot. He's the one I left Isker with. Never to return, I hope. How did you come, sir? I was a slave of Lord Axilar Tresbot from Isker, my homeland. Oh, what a man he was. He towered over his fellow like a rock over a garbage heap. A true hero. He brought me as a simple secretary, but he made me learn the history of the Bloodborne. After all of it. One full after another. He hired tutors for me, even sent me to make a prominent historian. He didn't want a simple slave, but a slave with an impeccable education. Lord Tresbot was going on a crusade. He firmly believed that the servant of the good gods were weak. Only a follower of Asmodeus. What? Only a follower of Asmodeus would stand against the invasion. So Asmodeus in this world is a demon god, if I'm not show me it. King of Hell, Master of Witches, most powerful of the 9 archdevils, but seemingly he's not 100% evil. Demons in here have like it's a stupid alignment thing. So you have the lawful evil who are evil. They do evil things, but they are not dumb evil. They are not like I'm gonna murder you and then eat your puppy because I like it. They are kind of like there needs to be a reason why they are evil, as far as I understand. Most importantly, he trusted me with recording his glorious story for future generations. In his crusade, Lord Strasbourg performed many brave feats, but even he could not stand against the world wound alone. In his final battle with the demons, when my lord realized he was doomed, his final act was to cover my retreat. So I could tell the world of his great deeds. Some people have said what he did was not heroic, just an arrogant moron puffing himself up one last time. But I say curse, Arton. My difficult journey ended in Mendev, where I found my freedom. There I published Lord Tresbot's biography, and I don't want to boast, but... who am I kidding? Of course I do want to boast. I am a little shitty halfling. Book sold in great numbers and made me rather famous for a time. That's what brought me to the Queen's attention. She invited me to her court. After all, she was curious about my deceased lord, and she was in great need of an expert on the history of the world wound. I hope you find me useful as well. So you're not only a historian, but a writer too. Will you write a book about my crusade? Haha, why not? As soon as we finish off the demons, I'll get right through it. Just take care that you don't end up like a Lord Tresbot. Do you worship any demons? Make a right face. When I was a slave in Isker, they would beat me with a stick to force me into believing in Asmodeus. They hit me and said it was for my own good. Ever since then, I don't like temples. I realized there are different gods, like Dresden or Caden. The fuck is Caden? The god of alcohol, bravery, and freedom. Ah. So basically it's Dionysus, who teaches goodness and freedom, but it's just, as soon as I smell frankincense, I see the slave driver's stick. Maybe one day I will be able to turn to a deity without cringing from a blow for not being reverent enough. But for now I let others pray for me. That's fine. You succeed at the perception test. Nuria sounds sincere, but you feel like she's holding something back. I mean, I'm atheist in this game, so that's fine. I understand. I'm not a big fan of temples and prayers myself. Worshipping a deity is like choosing to become a slave. Nuria sighs, as if intending to answer, but then she just shakes her head sadly. Can we please talk about something more cheerful? You see, this is a touchy subject for me. Thank you for your answers. Well, there's something wrong with you. Tell me the history of the word. I am not going to do that. If you have any question, come back. Yes, but not now. Dear Lord, because words. And I need to speak those words. My throat is already fire.
Tread lightly.
Oh, we're gonna talk with Camilla. Yes. Greetings. The neat smile on Camilla disappears as quickly you wonder if you imagined it. You're so much more relaxed during combat. Your battle cries are uninhibited. The blush is slightly lowers her eyes. Though I've noticed, to be honest, I find it embarrassing. You see, being a shaman means having spirits of battle as my ever-present companion. In the heat of combat, they become rather vocal. Bullshit. Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversation, spirits are calling me and I must respond. Please excuse me. Uh-huh. So for the people that wonder why I call bullshit, you're not supposed to know it now, but you see this? The enchantment on the amulet allows Varys to conceal her alignment. It's undetectable. If you just check, so, like, if you level her up, you can notice that the only things she applies for are evil things and not normal things. So it's very easy to find out that she is evil. But in her case, she is, and that's a spoiler, unhinged evil. Hello, Worm. Horace Gorm has suspected you. Thumb stuck in his belt. There you are. I've been waiting. As you see, I too have joined the crusade. I don't know how to swing a sword, but war is costly, and I have money. Besides my intellect and business sense, my prose is useful even on the battlefield. Besides, I believe... Horgus shifts awkwardly from foot to foot. I believe I owe you an apology. The way I behaved was rude. Ill-mannered. Yeah, you are a honest and honorable person. You have clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title of Knight Commander. You are friends with Queen Galfie herself. Such persistence deserve respect. Horgus tilts his head in a brief acknowledgement of your merits. Please allow me to give you this magic amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. I have to go. What did I get? Because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Nice. I totally forgot I changed my character too. Never the wearer of this amulet uses the hacks. Okay. Blah blah blah, give it to her. Where's all your gear? What is it to live your entire life in someone else's name? When I was a boy, I used to hate Horgus. The condescension most of all. The pity in his face. On his face. His smile when he called me to join him in his games. The difference in our birthright wasn't fair. Envy clouded my mind. When the demons killed him and not me, and I thought it was the gift of fate. I seized my god's future with both hands and never let go. When I told them my name was Horgus Gwyrm, the only heir to the vast fortune of the Gwyrm family, on that day, life was fair. Unfortunately, it took me many years to see the generosity behind the condescension. I feel the compassion behind the pit. I discovered far too late that Horgus was my friend, even when I didn't feel myself his. Even when I didn't feel myself his. I've never accepted the hand of friendship he offered until it was far too late. But now what can I do? Reveal the truth, react to the name and allow it to sink into oblivion? Would my friend Horgus want this? Horgus shakes his head, tired. I bear the name of Horgus Gwyrm with the pride and dignity it deserves. As a banner on the battlefield. I will multiply its merits. The Gwyrm family will not be forgotten. I still serve Horgus Gwyrm. Horgus attempts to smile, but the results are pathetic. Why have you decided to support the Crusades now? With all due respect, that's none of your business. I have my reasons. Perhaps I felt a rush of patriotism when Gennarbus was destroyed. Anyways, why would you think I never supported the Crusaders? Perhaps I simply don't like to brag about my donation. Ostentatious charity only attracts beggars. I wager that Airbeth has no idea whose money she's spending on drinks and supplies. Why did you hide that Camilla is your daughter? I don't think she is your daughter because she is an half-elf. Didn't I tell you this at the mansion? It's because her mother, Iris, was a lowly half-elf. Oh, okay, fair enough. Who looked after my garden. I always wanted to join the Gwyrm name with another noble family. The Gwyrm legacy must not be mixed with common blood and vanish in obscurity. Iris didn't mind. We managed to hide our relationship. When Camellia, I did not claim her as my own. To all of Mendef, Camellia is the daughter of a lowly servant who died over a crusade a decade ago. How did she die, though? Oh, and before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want you to tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as the heroes. I hired the best teachers. I bought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? Oh, you're gonna find out what you did wrong. How did Camellia once die? Orcus pierces you with a long, heavy stare. I'm not going to tell you that. Some things are remain private. Okay. What can you tell me about Count Darian Andarier? The nobles of Cannabis should be acquainted with each other, shouldn't they? He's a brilliant young man with a brilliant pedigree, and that story of his. The nobility is the glue that keeps our society together. I suppose that's why demons always so often choose their estate as primary targets. Who would notice the demons' bloody massacres if they onslaught all poor country folk? The Andarier family shared the tragic plight of the Worms, amongst many other members of the nobility. They fell victim to a treacherous attack during a major celebration, taking part at their family estate. If I hadn't received an invitation and was terribly assaulted by the snub, but it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The gods saved me from a terrible fate. All the guests died that day from magical demonic disease. I sympathize with the count deeply. He has endured so much, and it's no wonder he keeps himself aloof from me. I think this is due to the fact that Horgus Worm's fate resembles his own, and we both have to relive those horrible memories whenever we see each other. If that makes you sleep better at night. Oh, it's a mysterious elf. Let's talk with mysterious elf. Damn, you were good. Okay. Oh, right. So you talked to the girl hiding her. Who was she and what did she want? I don't know, man. She never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of our army. Though all are sold by name and myself. Bilser Brown's Boomby is Cordal gone in the sun. Was looking for some elf volunteer. Don't know which that was she. At first I thought she was a message from Mandia. Definitely wasn't one of them. But now I see how it all looked mighty shit. What must I shoot with? What's some focus fine. Well, time to sell all this shit again. Junk, 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 we keep junk. Time for you, Voljev. Voljev gives you a friendly wave. Hey Chief, wanna talk? What do you think about my powers? Voljev paused the tank, rubbing his chin. You mean what you did back there? I have a few ideas. We could send you to a Pictax underground arena to fight. Give you a scary name like Swift Thing or something like that. Give you a great cover story. Enemy burned down your house. You're avenging your dead family. The public eats that stuff up. You wear a shiny, eye-catching outfit or a black one. You like black better. Split the prize money 60-40. 60 for me, of course. You know, arranging fight isn't easy. Those people are tough. I'll be taking more risks than you. And after we set you up in P-Tax, we tour different cities, make some real money. What? Don't you like the power of the sound of it? Do you have any other suggestion? Wolfen's again. His yellow eyes lighting up. I got one more. Have you heard of Razmirgan? Razmirgan? The fuck is Razmirgan? I see. Not a river kingdom. They only have fights there. A friend of mine used to live in Razmirgan. He got out there as fast as he could. Long story short, this king Razmir of there is a god. He keeps his people under his heel. They are all terrified of what he might do. He sits on the throne wearing some white mask, giving power to anyone. Come and take power from me, he says. So long as you believe in me. Jeff quickly checks that nobody's eavesdropping. But that friend of mine, the one who fled, has a half-sister on his old man's side who's a cook in the castle and a washerwoman who the cook plays cards with in the evening told her juicy humor. Word is, Casimir isn't a real god after all, and he got no powers. So, here's my point. You do have bounties, pretty scary ones too. You find some shady little kingdom, I'll start some rumors, you show off a few tricks to wow the locals, and that's it. We make you a deity. But first, I want you to put in writing that I'll be your chief advisor. I'm not doing anything on the nod. I've been there. People promise you mountains of gold. When it comes to it, they are all get lost or I'll set the dogs to you. So do you like the idea? Call myself a god and deceive people? That's disgusting. Lawful. You should be punished for your heretical thoughts, or that's a great idea. We'll get to work on it as soon as we get out of this mess. Or that's an interesting idea, but I have to think about it. I'll think about it. Sure thing. Think about it. Just call me if you need me. We'll discuss it. Show me what you can get with the tiefling shit. What do we have? That's a critical hit. Never going to happen. This is a dwarven Earth Crush, which I'm never going to get as security. This one is actually quite good. What's the massive slip? One snowball. Rope of inevitability. This rope grants the wearer +2 bonus spell penetration. That's great, because spell penetration is always the worst part to do. We are going to buy that actually. It's very expensive. Oh. But we're gonna get it. This solution. Oh, that's quite good. Ghosting, that's a sign which he sells, but it's really good. Wait. Never the kit confirms a critical hit with it. But don't really critical hit that much. I think. These are good. I have no idea how to use these, but we are going to buy this one and the magic thing. Shock mitral voucher. Hazard. Jesus. This is quite expensive, but they are very good. I'm gonna heal them. I'm gonna need to find out how to use them though. Are you really going to stay in the party or just waiting for a chance to come out? Would Jeff give you a hard look? As if I could, there are demons and dangers around every corner. Tiefling stopped short. Don't you worry, Chief. I'll work off my debt honestly. I won't stab you in the back or go on the run with your money. And if you buy my wares, I won't have to leave at all. I just did. Whatever. You're free to do what you want.
Gone.
I am gone. Oh, we have another blacksmith. Dear Lord. Items, options.
Follow my steps.
Hello, Lee. You just appeared. Okay, people. I am going to quit right now because I am getting very sleepy. And I do need a nap. I might go to it. We will play this a little bit later. Well, not later. At some point. I am going to grind my ass off in Bloodborne. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's the best thing I can do. For now, I'm going to see if somebody's streaming, give them a raid. Not really. Gonna get Mr. 400 line. No, see you later. Bye. Bye.
What? New Vision armband came. Patron! Thank you for the raid!